Hey, so one of our main goals, one of our major goals as a family is to go off travelling. So this is something that we've been thinking about for a long time. We're looking at about a year. We haven't decided on all the places yet, but we've got kind of ideas, and this is something that we're looking at together now, which is really cool. The kids are also putting in their input, so they're letting us know kind of what they want to do as well, which is really cool. One of the things, obviously, because this is something we want to do, we're going to have to be more careful with our money. So we've been looking at different ways that we can save, the dreaded save money. So it's more cutting out some of those unessentials. Obviously there's things that we need to buy, shopping, etc., fuel, but we're really trying to look at cutting some of our costs so that we have more money to spend on doing some of the things that we really want to do when we're travelling. So one of those things is, for example, going out for lunches. Heather was saying about, my wife was saying about buying a coffee every morning when she goes up to London to work. So it's these sort of things we're really trying to cut out at the moment. So what we did, and this was actually my beautiful wife's idea, and I'm now just going to grab the camera because she's standing right there and say, hey! So this is Heather's idea. I just wanted to make sure I gave credit where credit was due. So she went out and bought these just yesterday, which is really, really cool. So this is our kind of money box, but the cool thing with this money box I like as well, sun, sea and sand, just to kind of be in keeping with what we're trying to do. But the great thing with these money boxes is you can't get into it. So once the money's in there, it's in there. And the only way to get to it is obviously by smashing it. So what we said we're going to do is, for example, today, me and Heather have both been off of work, which is quite rare to have a bit of time together, which has been really nice. So what we would have normally have done is this morning we would have gone out for a coffee and a cake, which is a little treat that we like to do. And then at lunchtime we would have gone out for lunch somewhere nice, to a restaurant or a cafe. So we worked out roughly how much we would spend, and we worked out it would have been around about £45. Obviously we're in the UK. So things aren't cheap, those sort of things aren't cheap, or don't come cheap. So what we've said is, we're still going to draw that money out, but what we're going to do is we're going to put it into our travel fund. And then the other really cool thing that she bought is this book, T for Travel. And basically what we're going to do is, whenever we look at something that we were going to do, but we're going to not do it because we want to make sure that money goes towards something that we really want to do. Because what we try to do at the moment, and one thing that we've been working on for the past couple of years, is saying that experiences are much more important than just buying things and having things. This is one thing our lovely daughter Hannah taught us. So it's more important to have experiences together, to do things together, rather than saying, hey, let's go and buy that thing that we think is going to make us happy, but doesn't always. Whereas an experience will last a lifetime. So what we're going to do, we're going to spend £45 today. So we're going to write in our book, rather than going for that coffee or that lunch out, that could be a night stay in Asia. It could be towards an experience when we're travelling through the States. So we're going to write that down. So that starts to give us our bucket list of things that we want to do when we're travelling. And then also, the money that we are saving is obviously going towards something that we really want to do and experience together as a family. So that's kind of what we're up to at the moment. We were going to spend £40, so we've already put £40 in here, and we're going to be writing our book next. And we're going to look at, say, for example, one of the things that we want to do, write that in there, so that's what the money goes towards. And that's one of our little kind of saving things that we're working on at the moment, getting ready for our big travels. And I think Dana wants to come and say hello, so this is my daughter Dana. Say hey! So we're going to get really excited, aren't we, about going travelling around the world together. It's going to be awesome, isn't it? So, cheers guys!